And so, hey guys, this is the next video that I'm going to be talking about, the next part of the Bible study series on the book of Ruth, the whole book of Ruth, meaning chapter 1 to chapter 4. And currently we're reading in chapter 3. And I don't know, I don't want to read it through the whole, I'm not going to read through the whole thing. But basically, in chapter 3 is where Naomi, Ruth's mother-in-law, sends her to go to Boaz and down to the threshing floor where Boaz was laying down after drinking and eating, where he's lying down and sleeping, or just laying down. This is after Naomi sent her down there, and she sent her down there after she told her to dress herself up in her best clothes, etc., etc. And she told her to uncover her feet and lie down, and he'll tell her what to do. This is after she followed those instructions. Now, the Lord had me do some research on the space where they were in, the threshing floor. And I'll just read the definition, or description of the definition. And a threshing floor is a smooth, flat, and open area where grain is separated from its stalk and husk. Farmers historically use livestock or implements to stomp on sheaves of grain, crushing it to loosen the edible grain from the inedible chaff. This process is necessary before the grain can be winnowed or tossed into the air, so the wind can blow the lighter chaff away, leaving the heavier grain for storage and for use. So one thing that I noted down, okay, or one of the lessons I wrote, because I put down lessons, and one thing that I noted down, or the lesson, it was lesson 4. After the threshing floor, which, bro. And so the Lord revealed to me that Boaz was down at the threshing floor. I'm just going to be reading it how it was written, how I wrote it down at the moment. So Boaz was down at the threshing floor, which in some way represents a place of refinement and stripping. So in other words, Ruth came to find Boaz where he had already been pruned, stripped, gone through the fire, and that's when she came and laid near him. Because in the definition of threshing floor, it says sheaves of grain, that farmers would use livestock or implements to stomp on the sheaves of grain, crushing it to loosen the edible grain from the inedible chaff. This process is necessary before the grain can become winnowed or tossed in the air, so